St. Thomas Aquinas, one of the greatest saints, theologians, intellects of our Catholic faith. He was born in 1225 in the little town of Aquino, Italy, which is just about an hour and a half south of Rome in a car, and he died in 1275. He's still laid to rest, and you could visit his body and pray there in Toulouse, France. There's many great stories of St. Thomas, but one of my favorites is how he operated. So he's known as a great intellect. He wrote many works, the most famous of which is the Summa Theologica. If you do an internet search and you just type that in, Summa Theologica, phonetically, you'll come up with unbelievable amounts of articles, beautiful treatises and explanations of theology and the teachings of our Catholic faith, of God. But how did he write that extreme amount? Well, he used scribes. So just imagine St. Thomas sitting in his friary. He was a Dominican friar, meaning he was a priest of the Dominican order founded by St. Dominic. And there would be 5 scribes sitting in a semicircle all around him. The first one would be writing a book, a treatise on, let's say, the Eucharist. The second one would write something on angels. He's actually known as an angelic doctor. He wrote so much and developed so much about our understanding of angels. The third one would be writing a book on mercy and so on and so forth. So he would look to the first one on the Eucharist, and he would just rattle off 5 sentences of a certain chapter. And as that scribe would start, furiously writing down what he said, he would move on to the next one. He's like, okay, I want you to write this about mercy or this about angels. And then he would keep moving on. And by the time he got to the 5th guy writing his individual subject of his book, he would jump back to the first, as the first one was finishing that 5th sentence he gave him. And right where he left off, he would pick up again, and he would give him another 5 sentences. And so simultaneously, he would be writing 5 books at once, keeping them all straight in his head, just so connected with God and with those mysteries of our faith. One of my other favorite stories of St. Thomas is towards the end of his life. Again, he died in 1274. So he took his massive work of the Summa Theologica, a major final part of it. He brought it to the foot of the cross in his monastery, laid it down at Jesus' feet, and said, Lord, I give it all to you. I hope it's pleasing to you. And the Lord looked upon him and said in so many words in this mystical vision, he said, Thomas, in you I'm well pleased, like you have written well of me. And from that moment, Thomas didn't write another thing the rest of his life. He would die a month later. So some, theologians, theorists out there say, what happened in that vision? Because St. Thomas told us afterwards that everything he had written his entire life, some of the greatest things, theologies ever written, he said they are but straw in reference to who God truly is, what was revealed to me in that moment. And that's why he just stopped writing. Imagine the child Jesus, the baby in the Nativity, the Son of God, truly man, laying on a single piece of straw. That's perhaps what St. Thomas was talking about. So what can we learn from him? Well, we can learn to lay everything at the feet of Jesus, to call upon all the angels, the saints, those beautiful mysteries, the sacraments of our faith, and to call upon the Lord, to give everything to him in that way, and to know that he will bring good from it because he loves us, and he is pleased with us as he was pleased with St. Thomas. St. Thomas, pray for us.